Hey, what's up my Koopa Troop? It's KoopaKungFu. Welcome back to more Infinity Blade Let's Play. We're gonna go grab this treasure chest here that we were able to finally get in the last episode. And we're gonna get $203 for all of our hard work. I wonder why this king or whoever owns this castle's got all this money and treasure chests just laying around. You know, he probably could put it in a safer spot, but it doesn't feel like it yet. So we're actually gonna go down right here. We'll go down the stairs. Luckily for us, it's not going to show us walking all the way down the stairs. That'd be quite a long cutscene. We're going to get to skip ahead a little bit to right around there. Got some creepy, awesome music going on down here. As you can see, we're just kind of milling around, chilling. We don't know what's going on. Our guy is kind of a cool, doesn't talk very much hero. He's always kind of like, oh, what's going on? He seems a little silly to me, but that's that. As you can see, we are now down in the full cellar of the area. And we come click over here. You'll notice a strange shape in the hole there. It looks similar to a sword we've seen, but one we do not currently have. So, unfortunately, not much we can do right now. But we can go back up where we came from, and that's about it. So, I just kind of wanted to show you what was down here, which is, once again, very nice graphics. And a guy roasting in the open fire. I don't know what to tell him, but that's not where you should hang out. You know, if you want to party with your friends around a campfire, that's cool. But hanging out in the fire is not the brightest idea. It's a pretty bright idea. I mean, the fire's bright, but it's not really the smartest. Yeah, you guys get it. You understand what I'm saying, right? So, our guy's gonna slowly saunter back up the stairs, but this time a guy's gonna come flying from, I guess, a mile high. I mean, we walked down the stairs. This guy might have just jumped down a whole mile or something, but he looks pretty scary. Look at his sword. It is badass looking. I want one of those. Oh, failed that direction. Oh, and I wasn't fast enough there. So he's kind of beating us up so far. Let's see what he's got for us in store. Dodge that. And he's coming from this way. Oh, now our new sword looks cool. We get a little bit of lightning damage on that, so you can see the different effects that the sword has. Oh, I gotta dodge that. They do have different moves they try and do and pull on you. Our sword is doing enough damage to almost pull him down to the cutscene every time. Let's go ahead and try and do a fire blast on him, and that is gonna finish him off. So let's take him out with a couple of extra lightning bolts to the crotch. And ouch. That's unfortunate. Our guy is not very nice. You know, this guy he jumps down the hill. He's like, hey, bro, I haven't seen you in forever. Let's just give a hug, you know? Here, you know, he tries to hug us. He swings around trying to hug us. We push him back and then push him off the cliff. You know, I don't know. That wasn't very nice of us, I'd have to say, but that's the way life goes. So, off he goes. We mastered the wooden shield, and that is going to lead us to an extra +1 bonus point, which we might as well go attribute to. Let's get a little more. Our attacks actually went up pretty high. Let's get a little more health on there. So let's do that. We'll go to the store and buy ourselves a new shield. We only have $1,000 essentially to spend, so we'll have to be wise about this. Our lightest shield does +9. This one does +10. The Grum's all we can afford. That or the Iron Guard, which does +1 more. I'm gonna go ahead and buy the Grum because, as you can see, it has less shield, but it's gonna get us a little bit more experience points, so hopefully we grow faster, you know, so let's go ahead and buy that. The experience points, or actually I'll talk about the shield real fast. As you can see, the shield, what that does is at the bottom of the screen where you see like the 12 or the 11 or whatever it was just at, every time we block with that, it loses a point or so. The more shield you have, the more you can block, essentially. We're gonna fight bosses later on that are gonna do a lot more than just 1 damage, you know, so you really do want the shield up. Right now we haven't had to face anyone that's much of a challenge, so we can handle it. Our new Grum shield looks pretty awesome, and one of the fun things to do in this game is actually like deck out in a whole series of stylings. You know, you can get kind of all the same armor style and the same sword and stuff. You can look really, really damn cool, to be honest. So now we're actually back up to where we were before, making that trip kind of pointless. And you guessed it, when you go down, the enemy respawns and comes back. Except this time, we got a giant fat ass with a giant scar going across the stomach. I would call him Zorro, but he doesn't look like Zorro at all, in the slightest. And I'm very glad. One Piece would not be nearly as epic if we saw this guy with his blue belly crotch everywhere. So, I don't know why. I know the game wanted to put the little blue thing right there so you could click on it, but I feel like they could have moved it to his chest or his head, so I don't feel so dirty every time I click on these enemies here. But this is a Warden. This is good for us, a little bit extra points, so we're going to go fight him. As you can see, I haven't had a need to really heal yet, so I haven't done that yet. Every time you level up, your stats fully heal, so that's good right there. So it's it's well worth healing if you can. Oh, dodge that. And the shock hit's going to do quite a bit of damage there. Now you can see we can, if I want to, we can skip at the bottom right of the corner. I'm going to keep showing you all the cutscenes, like I said, for the first part of this Let's Play. Because I just think it's cool. The game's well done enough that it's worth seeing them. This guy looks like a giant mole. I'm not sure what it's on his head. I'm not even sure how he sees out of that. I guess the armor is like, oh, too early again. You can scratch it a couple of times, which is good. Tap and break him out, and we're going to finish him off. So another easy finish for Koops and the Koopa Troop. And that is going to be enough to take down this guy. So down he goes with his very hairy and ugly feet. But, you know, that, I mean, whatever. That's his problem, right? I mean, if he wants to remove his hair, he can. But if he doesn't want to, that's cool, too. That's cool. I respect that, man. I mean, if you're a mole, I'm assuming that you don't have a whole lot of women interested in you anyways. I mean, they don't even really, I mean, I feel like the hair is like the least of their problems, you know? They're not like, oh, your hair, they're like, oh, you're a mole. You know, that's kind of a whole different set of problems there. So you could click back down and you actually can level grind if you want to. You can go down, fight that one guy, come back up, fight the guy we just fought. You can keep doing that back and forth. It is a way to level grind. I would not recommend, I mean, you can do it. It's not that I wouldn't recommend it, but it's just slow, a little bit painful. And you probably have better ways to spend your time than doing that. So feel free to do it or not. That's up to you. As you can see, we go in the awesome looking elevator with the kind of presidential eagle seal in the middle. And you might recognize the scene from the original intro scene. That's right, we are back. Back to avenge our father. We're going to face the same guy that our father fought before and was kind of beating till he kind of extremely lost. And there's still the king, so to speak, sitting on the throne over there. But he's not going to fight us. The kings don't fight till the last possible second. You know how it is. Let's go grab that money over there. They got 14 bucks just laying around. They probably should pick that up and put that into savings or something. So now we have to face Batman himself. Bring it on, Batman. I'm ready for you. Come on, Batman. Show me what you got. Batman's not happy to be I guess to be out of his city. He was brought over from the city to be brought over here to fight for another guy, but he's not doing so well. Oh, I missed the hit again. I got too excited to attack this guy. He is not faring off very well against us, though, however, so maybe we're a lot better than our father. We'll go ahead and use our Foost Roll. Ah! And take him out with a couple of shock hits. Not yet. We were able to get him down to his third kind of cutscene, so to speak. I break him up into cutscenes because that's kind of how it goes. We're going to parry that. And in he comes for that tap. Oh! And we are able to finish him off. Oh, yes, we were able to finish him off just barely. So, down he goes. And get off our sword, Batman. You are no match. They call me Spider-Man. Sometimes. So down he goes. So I guess Spider-Man won this time around. Batman's dead and crying on the floor. It's okay, Batman. Maybe next time. We'll rule over Gotham now. But we're going to get a couple experience points like always. And that will get us to level 6 up there. You can see that was quite a bit of experience points from before. Our leather armor still has quite a way to go before we can level that up. So now we're facing level 6 and we're feeling pretty good. We pretty much defeated everyone without really any problems. I'm gonna go ahead and give magic a bonus because we're probably gonna need that in the upcoming fight. And let's go ahead and give attack another one. Let's do magic and HP. So we'll do that. Did we master anything? I forgot. I don't think so. No, we didn't do that. So okay. Moving on here. To the king. And he's sitting there, and you're like, oh, it's the God King. Holy crap. He's on level 50. We're on level 6. Yeah, that's how bad it is. And just so you know, you can completely ignore him for a second here. You can look around. You're like, hey, nice place you got here, man. I like your decorations. A little egotistical, but not too bad. Didn't come down here and be like, oh, I'm just gonna take your treasure. The guy's just sitting there chilling on his leather little couch, and you're like, yeah, this looks nice. Yeah, this is a nice bronze axe. I'm gonna take this back home with me. Okay. So you kind of leave, and then you immediately turn back around to face him, because why not? You killed our father. You might be level 50, we might be level 6, but we can handle you, the God King. Your name might be completely awesome and completely, totally beyond my comprehension, but we can face you. It's true. It's true. He's a test. And we see we got a block break on him, and he was only able to block once. I'm trying to fight. Oh, messed that up. I was able to get 2 scratches on him. Able to get a fire off. And that did 100. And, oh. Able to get that. Oh, dodges the wrong way. Dodges the wrong way again. Oh, and dodge there. Oh, and got the super off for another couple of shock hits. Oh, block that. Dodge that. Oh, you can see my shield's completely broken, so now I have to only rely on dodging. And I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit dead. Oh, gotta dodge that last one. We can still make it, man. Oh. Well, we tried. We tried to win. No, please, man. Oh, my spleen. Isn't that sad? I worked so hard. So hard. And got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. And surprisingly enough, yeah, you're dead. You didn't make it. But luckily for us, before we went off to the castle, we left a widow, and we had a son with her. And now, 19 years later, he came back and said no to giving a 5-star review to Infinity Blade. And he came back to avenge us. And that's right, now you can start Bloodline 2. So now you kind of get the gist of the game. You go through, you lose because the guy's way too strong for you, and you come back even stronger. That's right, so we're going to be doing it again. This time I'm going to be going a couple different pathways to show you off some different stuff. So I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace, take it easy.